Y'all ain't post who y'all supposed to be. But I'm just kidding. This right here is Musicology, brought to you by the 21st Man, where they are redefining masculinity through their 4 pillars of modern manhood: community integrity, entrepreneurialism, and what brings us here today with you guys, mental health, where today we're going to be talking about music and perception versus reality. So, I know I see it a lot. The Instagram, the flashing, the Facebook, the money sleeve. I'm trying. Is that really? Okay. Is that really the lifestyle? Are people putting on?
Okay.
Is everybody shoot 'em up, bang bang? I just want to know, because I'm pretty sure that the folks at home want to know. Really, like let's unpack that. How do you deliver that in your music? Are you authentic? Do you add a little bit of sauce on it? Just let us know.
We talking about perception versus reality. First of all, they do that because it's catchy. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody a gangster, obviously, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people singing my love ain't really in love either. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? So it really is just what can get somebody's attention. You know what I'm saying? If you heard another artist do this, you want to do the same thing because you think it's going to get you there. It's really, you're not being authentic in a lot of ways. And you can tell how similar the music sound today. You know what I'm saying? It takes that breakout artist, well, if they give them the spotlight, to be like, hey, this person is on a different wave. You know what I'm saying? They sound different. They authentic. They being themselves. They not, they influence, but they're not, completely in a saturated, like gangster type vibe, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is. So it's 90% fake.
Bro, he said 90%.
That's
right. That's earlier conversation.
I'm gonna take the percentage
on that one.
Being an artist. I remember when I first started. Of course, Lil Wayne, all the greats, punchlines. I remember I was really punchline heavy because I used to battle rap in high school, freestyling, so punchlines was everything. I didn't really care about the song format. I just wanted to make lines that made you go, oh, And then I remember when I would do it, when I would play that music for people, it wasn't connecting when I first started. And I was like, yo, why is this not connecting? What? And I was like, you know what? I'm around guns, but I'm not that person.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm around that, but I'm not that. You know what I'm saying? So you know what? Let me rap about what I really know. Let's try this out. And when I started rapping about what I really going through and what I was really experiencing, it was like an automatic thing. The connection was automatic. Now it's funny because when you talk about the perception versus reality, along the way of my journey of me being who I am and sticking to the script, I'm not a flashy person. I got a necklace that's it's a dedication to my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I keep that as memory of my daughter, but I don't really wear a lot of jewelry, you know what I mean? But you got people that'll tell you along the way, hey man, hey bro, you know what? Since your name Louis, bro, you need to wear Louis Vuitton. This is a real thing. And shout out to my dog, you know what I'm saying? I love butter to the end of it, you know what I'm saying? But when he said that, it was it's crazy because that's really how people think. Yeah. So it's when you was talking about, they just acting and 90% is fake. It's two parts to that. The labels know what works. Okay. The labels know what works, so they go ahead, it's in the budget. Hey, yeah, we're gonna give you $2 million. But we're going to go ahead and, let's put this in the budget. Let's go ahead and get you that $100,000 chain. Let's go ahead and get you that car, but we're going to keep it in our name. We're not going to put it in your name.
Put all that in the video.
Let's keep it in our name. We're just going to gift it to you.
Yeah.
So that when recoup, let's get that car back. Let's go ahead and get that house back that we gave you to record that album in. You know what? You didn't recoup any of the money that we gave you on that loan that we told you was an advance, when it's really just a loan. So yeah, perception versus reality is huge, but it's partly because they've built that to be. So if you aren't in music, right, or if you are a fan, you look at that as that's what's required to be an artist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So it's you feel as an artist you have to go get those things. So it's fake it till you make it in two different ways. So it's you faking it till you make it to where it's detrimental to you because your pockets are gonna be hurting and it's not realistic, but it's also fake it till you make it because you're looking a certain way to get to that.
Get to the status.
You know what I mean? So it's it's a double-edged sword.
So have you ever been have you ever thought or went through and you were like, well, let me see if this fit. Like, let me see if me stunting really works, if it looks good on me, or if I could, like, have you been there? Like, I know y'all some authentic brothers. I know y'all real.
Oh no, I'm telling you right now,
but
I've done it.
have you tried it on? Have you tried that mask
I
on to
done
see
it.
if, like, okay, let me see
I
if
done lived
I'm
that
the one.
lifestyle. It's fun. Yeah.
I guess maybe in the type of my artistry, I just never had to. Because
Okay.
if I come off as like
This
a
nigga Neo, so
Talk to me about your artistry.
Basics, that's
but
what I'm
but
saying.
wait, do you feel even with that? So it ain't got to be the gangster.
Yeah.
But do you always feel that you got to be
you
the
gotta
extra
carry
Rico
certain
Suave?
That can
That
be
like
a burden sometimes.
okay, because you
when
all
it's just
look
you,
light
it's you.
skin.
like they expect
get
you to
out
walk
of here,
around.
Just because you
They
chocolate
expect
and
you to
shit.
walk around with sage and shit all day.
Bro, pea coat on or like a trench
Yeah.
coat,
Exactly.
some shades and some big ass diamond earrings.
Yeah.
I mean, it flows with it sometimes. Sometimes you gotta bring that to the table. Sometimes
Sometimes
you gotta
it's
show them
really
the
an
real side.
energy, though.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
that's
But
No, that's true.
then again, you do want to be on a, I'm on my chill vibes. I'm on my, peace. I'm on my heal through love type vibes.
Yeah.
Then, you get to the sex part of it. That's part of the R&B, neo soul type thing
Yeah.
too. So it just depends, it goes back
Women
and
never
forth.
expect my personality.
Like, what do you mean?
Everybody thinks like I'm unapproachable. Like my music tells them that I'm unapproachable. I be told I don't smile on social media and stuff and this, that, third. But it's like when you meet me, I'm completely different, bro. Like I'm just I just enjoy vibes, you know what I'm saying? And it blows their mind because not only is my music good, I'm actually living what I'm rapping about, and I'm like humble.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, he really don't act like these other motherfuckers.
And that's why
and
stunting
now
don't
they're
work for
even
me, bro.
now they're even more like.
I want that.
There you go. Back to perception versus reality. Shit.
Just take
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, if it does work,
Okay.
how do you guys elevate like that pathway? Because we know it's a lot of stunting going on.
Oh, for sure.
Like the numbers don't.
For sure.
Everybody can't be the boss.
Yeah.
Like everybody can't be the kingpin drug
Yeah.
lord. Everybody can't be the extra smooth. Like I got the.
Everybody not getting 100K.
Everybody
show.
can't do so. How can we show that authenticity of like this is the real struggle, and they're still valuing doing it this way?
Are they doing it though? Because if you do that, real people gonna relate to that. If you be authentic, other authentic people gonna relate to that. I mean, like, if you can make yourself hot, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you do, whatever team you got, whatever music you got, you bring your real artistry to the table, your talent. You know what I'm saying? If they are actually going by talent, then they gonna relate to that. I feel
Right.
like the people gonna gravitate towards that because they like this shit. It feels real.
Right.
From the writing to the music to the production, whatever it is, dog.
And it's like in the same sense, it's like who's gonna tell me it's wrong? Who's gonna tell me I'm lying?
Part.
So it's a thing. It's like, yeah, you don't know if I'm lying for real. So it's like
That's
I can
true.
keep doing this. And would you rather be like a nobody or would you rather be the hometown hero?
I guess that's the struggle. So they said Tupac put out like, okay, I'm gonna give them the music that they want,
Right.
Okay.
Right.
so that eventually I can give them the music that
I
they
want to
need.
make.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like that approach.
So it's
Absolutely.
like-
that's kind of how it is.
I feel like J. Cole followed that too.
I think so as well.
Can
So-
you get lost doing that though? You think?
He said it.
I
He
think
talked
at one
about
point
it.
he did.
talked about it.
Yeah.
He said he hates the song with Trey Cole.
That's
I mean with
crazy,
J. Cole. J. Cole.
With Trey Cole.
With Trey
Yeah,
Songz.
gotcha.
He hates the song with Trey Songz because he's like it wasn't him.
Which one?
Can't get enough or I don't know. It was one of those radio hits that he had early on, and he was like, "I hated that song." He's like, "It wasn't me," you know what I'm saying?
Get
And
lost
now
in
look
that
at the music he made.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Timeless.
But he had a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that perception versus reality is like a real thing.
They want that
You
success.
got people faking in the stunt lane, and then you got also like people like me. Like I'm a lyrical artist. I have to make radio songs.
That's the worst
Yeah.
part. Damn, you do got to put
I
something
have
out
to
there.
make radio songs in order to make sure that I'm relevant in certain space. Because no matter how much I like being an underground artist and making the music I want to make, dog, I want to be mentioned with everybody else too. I used to want the Duval Diamond Award, and then I got nominated for it and realized.
Intentions.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, like it's like as artists, like we can be humble, but some of us, it's hard to. First of all, to be an artist, you have to have an ego. You have to have an ego. So it's like you got somebody that's a regular person that's trying to tell me not to look like, nah, I'm trying to achieve this. So I'm gonna go get this chain and act like I'm really balling. Because you know what? I could be in a space where other people have this and they really got it like that, and just maybe me faking it is gonna put me in a position to where I really have it. Because it's some people that, you know, that are successful people, and I can't remember the exact names right now, but I've seen it before where they talked about how they faked it until they got to the point. Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian used to, but I mean, yeah, for whatever opinions you may have about Kim, business-wise, she's a mogul. And she started off taking celebrities' clothes and selling them. Like, she used to just rummage their closets. When she was Paris Hilton's best friend, assistant, she would rummage celebrities' closets, take their clothes, and go sell them and flip them. She was faking it. Perception versus reality. She was faking like a motherfucker. What's she doing now? Billionaire. So you know what I mean? So it's like
So does that end goal? Does the end goal matter? So I think
to the person. I think that's specific because it's mainly that person.
Like I'm just doing this so I can try to get on.
Who are you morally? Like who are you? Where's your moral compass? Your moral compass is where it lies. Like, are you doing this to get to that level, or are you doing this because you want people to think that you're something that you're not, and for negative, you know what I'm saying, for clout reasons, not because you're trying to build your brand up. Because we all have to fluff it up in some kind of ways. When I do my film resume. Some of these roles ain't that big.
Any resume, they tell you.
Right, some of these jobs ain't that big, but I'm putting it on there and I'm showing you all these little things that I did to make it look. So what's the difference between me doing that with a resume for a corporate job and somebody else doing that trying to be a rapper?
I got you.
You know what I mean?
What has been, or was there even a moment that like smacked you in the face, like from like I thought this was going, it was this going in. And it ain't this going in. Ooh. You know what I mean? As your journey in being an artist. And then what's something that still surprised you? So I'm gonna give you those two questions.
It's like a moment that smacked me in the face.
Yeah, like before getting in, you thought this, and once you was in it,
I see what
like,
you're saying.
Oh,
yeah,
no, this is not it.
This is not what I expected. Jinkies.
The people. I mean, okay. I just want to talk about the people that I was around.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the circles.
That's huge, bro. You think you about to get into something, and maybe
he finna preach, y'all.
Get into with, you know, a particular group. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you got your people around you that you came up with. You know what I'm saying? And people that you know, like, yo, we finna go all the way with this shit.
Right.
They not finna stick around, bro. You can't take everybody with you. And then the people that you meet,
boy, you just dropped the jewels,
dog, it's a completely different group of people. And you gotta adjust to some shit real quick. You know what I'm saying? Usher said something, bro. Evolve or evaporate. You know what I'm saying? And
Usher said that.
It scares me, bro, because it's like I don't want to evolve so much to the point where I step away from my roots and I lose who I am.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But I don't, like you said, you want to be relevant.
Right.
You want to be considered one of the greats.
Right.
So it's about being authentic, sticking with who you are. I feel like, bro, if I stick with my guns, I know I got this shit.
Right.
And I know I can take it because I'm not, if Jay, he ain't here right now, but he said, it's going to work because I'm going to work. You know what I'm saying? And that's fire, bro.
That's clutch as hell. You know what I mean?
But one thing on your end then that smacked you in the face, like perception versus reality, when you came in again.
Same thing he said.
Really?
Exact same thing, bro. It's what I learned so fast because, like, I'm a loving person, bro, and, like, I'm always trying to bring people with me. And I remember when I first started the journey, I'm with these other people, and I'm literally paying 24-hour studio blocks. And I'm sending all these beats. I done paid for all these beats. And all y'all got to do is go to the folders, rap. You ain't got to pay for nothing. I'm picking y'all up, taking you to the studio. I'm buying the food. I'm literally a walking record label, and I don't even realize it yet. I'm just trying to look out for my homies because I see the talent in them that I see in myself. But like he say, like, you have expectations for other people that they don't even see in themselves. So it's like, I don't want to say I wasted, but the investments that I made in people set me behind because I should have been making that investment in myself.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? Like, some people just aren't ready. You know what I mean? And I could have been so much further, but it was a lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? It helped me understand that when it comes to this, you know, you got to pay attention to the people that's around you. You know what I mean? You got to be careful because if you want to get further, you got to have a good circle.
That's dope. Fellas, I appreciate it. Oh, I hope y'all caught the massive juice that was just given about really the perception versus reality. What are some things that, you know, you think might be kind of fugazi or not necessarily?
Who y'all think faking out here?
Thank you.
Who y'all think faking out
I'm
here?
an island boy. No, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna get into it. I'm not gonna do it. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. This is 21st Man. This is Musicology, and we out.
Spread love is the Brooklyn way.
Seen it both sides, how I slayed, then I raised you. Been in more times that I laid next and stayed cool. Pleaded, oh my, have you shade, you stay ray proof. Still you my dime, and I wouldn't think to trade you.